Welcome back to another behind the scenes here on the GBGuns backup channel. It is Thursday, the 21st of December, 2023. Been out here for a couple hours. Supposed to rain, rain didn't come, but as you guys can see, the fog is nasty. It's a couple degrees above freezing, so luckily it's not freezing fog, but it means that everything is damp and everything is cold, which has made for not the ideal shooting conditions, but I shoot year round, especially as a defensive guy, because we might have to shoot year round. Today, I got to shoot the PDP Match Polymer, the PDP Match Steel Frame. Had a little fun with the Grand Power Match CO that now has a dot on it, and you guys can see I put the low profile safety on the right side, left the big thumb rest on the left side. Makes for a much more comfortable gun because it's not hitting me over there. And got this dot zeroed on Instagram. You might have seen a group that I shot with it rather casually. I'll upload the footage of that. It was just wanted to see what it would do, you know, just a casual 10-shot group. But I'm pretty happy with it. It's not my best, but it's pretty good. And then I wanted to, since steel versus polymer is becoming a debate again, do an experiment. I brought out the Rival Dark Side and the Rival S with some lock brass grips on it. With those lock brass grips on this thing, it weighs 3 pounds. It is silly heavy. And for the carry world, everybody wants something that's light, right? And those are obviously competition guns, but they are the closest pairing that I have that I could do fairly and have those brass grips on there. So I created a drill that I had never done before, so there's no background bias there, and tested this drill with the polymer and with the steel. I was looking for controllability of the gun, and of course hits are also a good thing since that's the goal. So that's what got knocked out today. I had some other things planned, but I'm just running low on energy. It's cold, it's nasty out here. Got a long weekend thanks to Christmas, and then I had a couple days of vacation days this year that were use or lose, so I just had to burn them and threw them on there. So hopefully I'll be coming back out to shoot some more on another day, as long as it doesn't rain. The weather's so hard to predict. Tia wasn't able to make it. She's out of town visiting some family on a longer trip that I just didn't have enough vacation time to join her for, or financially really, to make that make sense. But you can look for these videos coming soon. Of course, the first place to see any of our stuff is at gbgunsdepot.com. The article is where I embed the videos and make them public, sometimes months before I publish on YouTube, just because YouTube I try to keep to 2 a week on the main channel, Wednesdays and Saturdays. And now that we've got the Armory series going here on the backup channel, that's running on all the days that I'm not publishing on the main channel. So we've got a lot of material, and it takes time for stuff to get out. Over on the depot, I just let it flow as time permits, as long as I can take the photos, sit down and write the stuff. So oftentimes you'll see stuff well in advance on the depot than you do here on the backup channel, and certainly on the main channel. I'm really curious now that I've got this Grand Power dialed in with this dot, and man, it is fun. What you guys want to see me do with it, because everybody said, oh, let's see it with the dot, let's see it with the dot. And of all the handguns to put a dot on, this is probably the safest for the dot to not interfere with ejection, because your ejection port is on the side. Nothing is coming straight up where it might bounce off the dot, and if it did, it's certainly not going to find its way back into that ejection port. I highly doubt that's a risk with the way the Grand Power ejection ports are set up, whereas like your more traditional, this is a small dot, so it's sitting pretty far back, but I'm sure you've seen it. Some guns, the dot ends up about right here, and that's a great way to have your brass go dink, and then it looks like a stovepipe and you blame the gun. But all that said and out of the way, let me know what you guys want to see me do with this thing. I enjoy shooting it, so just give me an excuse and I'll film some more with it. I hope you guys are enjoying the Armory series. I'm having fun doing that. We've had some great discussion points in the comments. It's pretty cool because I mean, of course, the one objective is to remind us of the stuff that's not the new, that may still be good. It's also a chance for me to vent little thoughts, tidbits, or experiences I've had since the original reviews. But what it's turning into, and I'm really proud of, is an actual community discussion. There are people bringing up some great points in there. The recent one about sky pistols brought up an excellent conundrum of a gun for somebody who doesn't necessarily want a gun but needs one and needs it now, needs it to be affordable. Skies have been great for that. However, what features and attributes should a gun for somebody who doesn't necessarily enjoy shooting or want to get into shooting have? Because I think some of the thoughts on the original Skies with that double action only is it's a safer trigger for people that don't have a lot of training. However, it's also a more difficult trigger to master. So is that counterintuitive? Are we doing a disservice to folks who just need a gun now? What if they bought something like that and then they decide they want to shoot? Are they at a disadvantage? All those like great things to think about are being discussed here on this channel. So I'm really proud of you guys. We have a great group of intelligent supporters of this channel, and I hope we can keep that conversation going. Please jump in, pick one that interests you, pick one that doesn't interest you, and just check out the comments and throw in your feedback in there as well. I appreciate reading it. I do my best to read every comment, and I always have. As long as I've got the time, I will do it. Thanks for watching.